Good morning. I'm your Sheriff, Rick Staly, and I'm here with Flagler Beach Police Chief Matt Doughney and Florida Highway Patrol Chief Derek Barrs. I appreciate them joining me today. As we go day by day with Hurricane Dorian, we are inching closer to feeling the effects of the storm in Flagler County. The county has opened special needs shelter at Rimfire Elementary School effective 8 a.m. today, Monday morning. As of 11 p.m. Sunday night, hurricane watches and storm surge watches were issued for Flagler County. Those are expected to turn into warnings later today. The National Weather Service is anticipating that Flagler County has a 90% chance of feeling tropical storm force winds and a 40% chance of experiencing hurricane force winds by Tuesday afternoon. This is an extremely strong storm that we must take seriously. We can expect a coastal surge of 3 to 6 feet above ground level and waves of 15 to 25 feet. This is a potentially catastrophic event for our beaches. I know our surfers, this may sound like a great time to ride the waves. The ocean is very dangerous with rip currents, and we highly recommend you stay out of the ocean. This is the last day for sandbags. Inmates are assisting at Santa Maria del Mar Catholic Church in Flagler Beach and at FTI on A1A in the Hammock until about 3 p.m. today. The county has issued an evacuation order to hurricane evacuation zones A, B, and F beginning at noon today. The general population and domestic pet shelter is open at Bunnell Elementary School for all evacuees. Flagler schools have announced that they are closing school through Thursday. Starting 7 p.m. on Tuesday, there will be a curfew in the evacuation zones for the duration of the storm. That means that no one will be able to be on the roads or moving around in those evacuation zones. Let me make it very clear to any criminal that wants to prey on our community during this emergency. We will have many deputy sheriffs on duty, and we will catch you and you will be arrested. You will ride out the hurricane in the Green Roof Inn. And if you don't know what that means, it's the county jail. Once the winds reach a sustained 45 miles per hour, the bridges will be closed. We expect this to happen by Tuesday evening. Every mile Dorian shifts from current predictions can greatly impact the effects felt in Flagler County. We ask that you heed the warnings. If you are in the evacuation zones or in a mobile home, please take it seriously. Gather your belongings and seek a safe shelter. If you plan to leave Flagler County, we suggest you do it today before the weather gets worse. I'd now like to ask Chief Doughney to discuss access to the barrier island before and after the storm and anything else he'd like to add.
Thank you, Sheriff. Flagler Beach is going to have a curfew at 7 p.m. as the Sheriff announced. An entry onto the barrier island will be with identification only after it's deemed absolutely safe for the public to return. The Green Roof Inn is open. The Florida Highway Patrol, the Flagler Beach Police Department, and the Flagler County Sheriff's Office. We don't want to put you there. You'll put yourself there.
Chief Barrs, FHP, anything you'd like to add?
Thank you, Sheriff, and thank you, Chief. We appreciate the opportunity to be able to work with this community. Just want to make a few announcements. Just be extremely cautious when you do evacuate. Please heed to all the warnings quickly and do them safely in trying to get to locations where you are going to be safe, whether it be a shelter or you're leaving to go westward to a family member's home or a friend's. Residents, just make sure that you follow all the warnings and signs that will be on our interstate system, and please stay in contact with your local emergency management. Thank you all very much.
I would like to thank the community. You guys have done a phenomenal job. You're preparing. You've had a few extra days to prepare since this hurricane has been so slow moving, but now is crunch time. It's coming. Question is, how bad are we going to take it? And just keep your prayers with our first responders, the deputy sheriffs, their spouses and children. They're going to be at home while the men and women of the Sheriff's Office and our first responders throughout the state and our local police departments are serving you. May God bless Flagler County.